Good luck to the poor sods at FIFA charged with investigating allegations of tapping up at Monaco. The French club, who've spent most of the summer flogging their best players to those signing the biggest checks, have decided to threaten Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid with action following their approaches to Kylian Mbappe. What planet are Monaco on? Tapping up in football has been going on that long it is almost tradition. It's part of the fabric of the game, whether we like it or not. Jaap Stam was tapped up by Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson when he left PSV Eindhoven for Old Trafford. No one knew about it at the time. That was until Stam revealed the details of Fergie's approach in his book. Shock, horror. The duo held secret meetings to negotiate the Dutchman's switch to United. Who'd have thought it? Chelsea tapped up Ashley Cole when he joined them from Arsenal in 2006, while Arsene Wenger admitted he went to see Mbappe at his house. Rewind to 2009 when City sacked Mark Hughes and replaced him with Roberto Mancini. The press conference to unveil Mancini will go down in folklore because it descended into utter farce, but also revealed the new manager had been, you guessed it, tapped up. Gary Cook, who was chief executive officer at the time, claimed Mancini had only been approached a few days before being appointed. It's part of the fabric of the game, whether we like it or not. Mancini, on the other hand, promptly revealed to the media that he'd met club bosses several weeks before. The situation was laughable, but no one was the least bit surprised because it's what happens all the time in football. When a club wants to sign a player, the first thing that happens is they contact the player's camp to check he is interested in joining them. If he isn't, then there is no point in even making a bid. If he is, then personal terms are agreed and the wheels set in motion. The rest of it is nothing more than the finishing touches. In fact, the last thing that happens, other than the medical, is the fee being agreed between the two clubs involved. Monaco are wasting their time reporting City and the rest for approaching Mbappe, and FIFA are wasting their time investigating. Where is the line drawn? When is tapping up and when isn't it? No one knows and never will. Fergie is still close friends with Cristiano Ronaldo and speaks to him on the telephone. He also happens to still be on the payroll at United, so could a conversation between the two be construed as tapping up, because we all know United would love to have him back at Old Trafford? If clubs approached a rival asking for permission to speak to one of their targets, they'd be told no and transfers would never take place. The bottom line is that football at the highest level is a place where sharks swim through the murky waters on a mission to do whatever it takes to get what they want. If FIFA want to try and clean the mess up, then great, but it will be a futile exercise. Pep Guardiola's obsession with control and detail has stooped to comical levels in America. Following his side's defeat to Manchester United in Texas last week, each member of his squad left the changing room dressed head to toe in the same matching outfits: white t-shirts, oversized beige shorts and white trainers, complete with the Manchester City name on the back of the heel. Talk about all the gear but no idea. The whole lot of them looked like frat boys, the American term for shallow, posh blokes who think appearance is everything. The City stars looked like they were heading down the beach to hang out. The only problem was they were in Houston. Paul Pogba is regarded as being the next long-term captain of Manchester United. This season the honor will go to Michael Carrick, and the two couldn't be more different. There is no fuss with Carrick. He just gets on with what he has to do in a sensible and mature manner. Then there's Pogba. He struts around with 4 personal bodyguards and a load more hangers, an entourage Justin Bieber would be proud of. It would be enlightening to ask him what the circus is all about, but no one ever gets the chance. He never stops to speak. He has barely uttered a word in public since joining United from Juventus last summer in a world record £90 million deal. If he wants to be United captain, then he's going to have to find his voice. Has there ever been a more startling fall from grace than the one belonging to O.J. Simpson? Simpson was once the most famous and richest sportsman in America. Then, In 1995 his world collapsed when he was charged with the murders of ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was acquitted of their killings while a civil case later decided he was liable for their deaths. Simpson went on to receive a 33-year sentence for kidnap and armed robbery at a Las Vegas hotel in 2007. But last week he was granted parole and will be released from prison on October 1, having served 9 years of the sentence. The scramble is now on to secure a first interview with the former American football star turned actor, with Simpson expected to secure a fee of up to $10 million. His impending release has divided America again because Simpson is now 70 and looks a broken man, unrecognizable from the person who used to adorn billboards and TV screens. But whatever your view on Simpson might be, one thing is clear. When it comes to those heading for sporting superstardom, he is the best example of how power, fame and fortune can ruin someone. There are some interesting matches this week when some of the biggest clubs in the world meet in pre-season friendlies. First up is Chelsea against Bayern Munich tomorrow. The Premier League champions are 17/10ths with 188 bet to win, with new boy Alvaro Morata available at 17/10ths to score on his debut. On Thursday Manchester United meet Barcelona, the team that Jose Mourinho always wants to beat. United are 27/10ths to put a smile on Jose's face with victory. Manchester City then meet Real Madrid, with Pep Guardiola's men a chunky 23/10ths to win. All three of the Premier League teams are outsiders, but those who think the English teams can all win can get 32-1 with 188 bet. 188 bet offer 13/5ths that Chelsea, City, United and all three of their opponents score in their matches this week. New customers bet £10 and receive a £20 free bet to use on any sports market. Visit 188bet.co.uk for full details. Terms apply.